dailykin.com.
It was Saturday night, February 14th, Valentine's Day, around 10 p.m. The Daytona Beach Boardwalk was still buzzing. A 13-year-old boy named Sullivan, his friends call him Sully, was there on a family vacation from out of state. They'd spent the whole day at the Daytona 500 races over at the speedway, having an awesome time, and they were just walking back to their hotel along the boardwalk. Sully was a few steps ahead of his parents, scrolling on his phone like a lot of us do. Out of nowhere, a stranger approached him. No warning, no words, just a sudden slash across his neck with a blade.
As soon as we realized what happened, I could see his neck gashed wide open. I could see all the way down to the meat.
13-year-old Sullivan Clarke was on his phone walking with his parents near the Slingshot ride when police say Jermaine Long walked up and slashed his throat. His mom, Lori, initially thought it was a robbery.
I thought he was stealing Sully's phone. As soon as he slashed him, I yelled. I said, "Hey!"
Sullivan's father, Jared, says the sight was something he can never unsee.
The doctor told him 1 millimeter deep, and we'd be having a different conversation.
Sullivan says a split-second glance at a boardwalk ride is likely the only reason he survived.
The crazy thing is, I turned at the perfect time because I was on the phone and I happened to be looking up at like the Slingshot and I turned. And that's how he got the side of my neck and not right here.
Police say they found Long hiding near the overpass on the pier and arrested him.
Police say it was completely unprovoked and random. Sully's mom, Lori, saw the guy coming and at first thought he was trying to snatch Sully's phone. She yelled out right as it happened. But Sully? He had literally just looked up at the big Slingshot ride nearby, turned his head just a tiny bit, and that small movement is what saved his life. The cut went across the side of his neck instead of straight across the front, missing his windpipe and major arteries by just a millimeter. Doctors later told the family it was that close to being fatal. His dad, Jared, said he could see right into the wound, down to the muscle. It was horrifying. Bystanders in a nearby car noticed the bleeding and shouted to alert them. Sully's parents rushed him straight to the hospital, where he was stabilized and received stitches. He ended up with 13 in total. Thankfully, he's recovering now and even wanted to go back to the races the next day, which shows how tough this kid is. Police moved fast. Witnesses gave descriptions, and officers found the suspect, 44-year-old Jermaine Lynn Long, nearby, outside a seafood spot on the pier. They recovered a box cutter and a silver knife from him. Long admitted making contact with Sully, but denied using a weapon to cut him, then asked for a lawyer. No clear motive has come out. Investigators are calling it a random act. He's been charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, a serious felony. He's being held in Volusia County Jail without bond right now, and his next court date is March 10th. One boardwalk employee who had actually chatted with Long just minutes earlier said he couldn't believe it. He told reporters, "You have to watch your kids." And honestly, that's the part that hits hard. This happened in a super popular tourist area. Families everywhere, people out enjoying the night, and yet this still happened. The Clarke family has headed back home to continue Sully's recovery, but the whole community is shaken. A lot of people are talking about needing more security patrols along the boardwalk, especially at night. Police have said they're planning 24-hour units in the area by April. Guys, stories like this are scary because they're so unpredictable. But Sully's quick thinking, turning his head at just the right second, and his family's fast action made all the difference. He's alive and healing, and that's something to be grateful for. If you're out in public spaces, especially with kids, just stay aware of your surroundings. It doesn't mean living in fear, but it does mean being prepared. What do you think? Does hearing this change how you approach crowded tourist spots? Drop your thoughts below, and if you found this helpful or important, hit that like button and subscribe so we can keep covering stories that matter. Sending all the support to Sully and his family, wishing him a full and speedy recovery. Take care of yourselves out there, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.